How's it going today, folks? Welcome to a game by the name of Witchfire. It's currently in early access, and I believe the only place you can get it is the Epic Game Store at the moment. I haven't checked whether or not they have plans to release it on Steam, but as of right now, you can't buy it on Steam. I did confirm that at the very least. I've been playing this game on and off for a while now, but it's been a while since I restarted my progress, so let's go ahead and do that, and I'll walk you through the first run of the game. As it says here, it's made by a small independent team of 12 people by the name of the Astronauts.
A war rages between the witches and the remnants of humanity ruled by the Church. Despite the numbers advantage, the Church and its armies keep losing territories to witches and their foul magic. In a distant land controlled by one of the witches, Papal scouts discover a wreckage of a ship that had been lost for several centuries. It carried a valuable artifact, one that could change the course of the conflict. Only witch hunters called prayers can face a witch and live. You are one of them, anointed by the Pope himself to recover the artifact. After a long and arduous journey, low on witchfire that gives you unnatural powers, and with most of your belongings lost, you arrive at the destination.
And here we are in game. Story to it is a good setup. I've done some rebinding of my keys, so dash is on one of my thumb buttons as well as melee is. There's a quick tutorial here. You can pray for insight. Here, I'm just going to run through it because I haven't played in a while. You've got escape for options, tab for menu, M for map. This is the Shrouded Hermitorium. This is your base of operations. You've got your gun room, which you can change your current loadout. Here is where I am. Of course, the prayer. You have stamina. Oh, interesting. So you can become tired and then exhausted. I didn't know that myself. So when you're tired, the stamina bar is in the bottom left of the screen there, above the health bar. You can still jump while you're tired. You can still sprint while you're tired, but I'm not sure if it's slower when you're exhausted. Aim, fire, it's a first-person shooter. Headshots are incredibly important. We don't have any other weapons, and we'll just go ahead and reload our 6-shooter now. Maximizing stamina. Killing enemies increases your maximum stamina. With enough kills, you will enter a focus state. For a brief moment after dashing and looking at the enemy, you will see into their soul. Sigil. Shooting it before it disappears will always stun the enemy. Any extra damage they've taken will reset the bonus stamina and put you out of focus. Look at the enemy and press E. Oh! I didn't actually know that. I've been playing this game for like, what, 5-6 hours, I think? And I had no idea that you could stun them. and there's a calamity clock. The minimap shows all the important threats your unnatural senses detect. When the witch casts Calamity, her most powerful curse, the minimap turns into a ticking clock. You then have limited time to find and destroy the source of the curse. You can also ignore the warning and fight the Calamity, all while slowly losing your sanity. Don't currently have a spell, but if you look in the bottom left corner above the minimap there at around 1 o'clock, there's a fist icon. Punch, it does 100 damage. If I punch again, it only does 20. To refill that, you need to kill enemies. Hear a little bit of a sighing noise, and you see the Witchfire actually coming from the enemy into my body. That's actually resetting the cooldown. And this is a thing that damages you. I don't currently have a healing elixir, so I'm not going to use it. When your health is fully depleted, you die, healing your wounds by inhaling healing elixirs. You can manufacture elixirs at a nearby apothecary from the angelic plant you can find during your expeditions. The angelica plant is very important, and I'll show you one if I find it during the expedition. Here's the apothecary. We can brew potions. We have 3 angelica left. Each potion brew, I think, makes... Interesting. So that made 13. And we picked one up. So now we have 12. I'm not sure if the first 3 you get make more. But we have one. You can see that the little potion icon right next to my health bar there. And here is the Ascension Shrine. This is where we level up. You have your overall level here. We are level 1, as you can see, and then you can level up specific stats. It's very nice. All of these tell you what they're increasing. Like each point into Vitality will increase my max health by 10 points. Healing will get me more healing on the flask and reduce the time it takes to heal me. The amount of the efficiency, I guess. Endurance will increase all 3 of max base stamina by 10, stamina regen speed by 0.1 seconds, and it also increases the dash length, which is incredibly useful. The spell recharge speed increases the percentage at which the spells recharge when we get them, and Metanoia, I believe that's how you pronounce it, increases the ability to absorb Witchfire, so it is bonus XP essentially. Luck is the only one that doesn't really have a stat, because it affects a number of things. As it says here in the tooltip, the luck stat affects many elements of the expedition, from small things like quality and quantity of items found in the world to bigger ones like the frequency of calamities. I believe, and I will talk about it more when we find one of those items, it affects what curses you can get. This is the mirror here. We currently can't use it. It's required to be level 3. And here is the gear screen. We have currently only one weapon, Hunger. And you can inspect it and get various stats. The damage number, at least from what I can tell, only calculates the base damage against that Revenant. So here, I'm gonna turn my mic down a little bit because I seem to be peaking. Either that or I'm talking too loud. Let's try that. Maybe. Anywho. You can see here, hipfire range is only 15 meters. The ADS range here is 21. Stability is low, rate of fire is 2.8 shots per second, mobility is very high, and clip size is 6. We also have something known as Mysteria currently. We don't know how to use the Mysteria. We need to kill 25 enemies with this specific weapon in order to unlock it. So, let's quit faffing about in the hub and go off on an expedition. One of the things that's interesting to me is you cannot dodge when you're in the air. So let's start a new expedition and hop on to the Scarlet Coast here. You'll see we have no workshop research currently, and that's because we're not a high enough level to actually use the workshop yet. Let's go here. And we're in the game. First thing I like to do as soon as I spawn in is check the map. The tooltip is actually recommending we check the map. It's saying, find and kill the witch's familiar, the most powerful enemy in the area, or gather some witchfire and treasures, then use portals to escape back to the Hermitorium. This is the map here. From what I've seen from the patch notes is they lessened the amount of RNG on the very first run you do on any save file, which is good. We have several different icons here on the map. We've got dangerous areas, which are your encounters of enemies. We have highly dangerous areas and extremely dangerous areas. We also have ammo chests, which is good, because we will be needing to refill our ammo, not after every one of these encounters. And I have had the enemies drop ammo before. It's rare, but they do drop ammo. You also have different colored portals here, and the portal that I arrived in. Every time you jump into a new run, you'll have 5 minutes, I think it is, to reuse that same portal that you entered whatever area you're on. You can exit with this portal, but we have 4 minutes for that. I'm definitely not going to leave through that portal this time. I just want to show you the general gist of the combat. This game, as we get into combat, is incredibly satisfying. On the minimap there, I can see a few enemies. Currently I see 5 right now. Musketeers are certainly interesting. They're a pain in my butt. Because they actually... there you see the range of our weapon. It's not great. Headshots are incredibly important in this game. Just hop around here. Not only do they do more damage, but also have a chance to stun the enemies. We're gonna collect some crystallized witchfire. And more enemies spawned in. A bunch of them behind us. We're gonna see if we can kill all of them. I don't know if these guys are from this combat encounter or other ones. Melee view. Oh dear, I need to reset my mouse. Not reset my mouse, but smacked by an archer. Okay, that answers the question. I had a question if whether or not the melee attack without being charged stuns the enemies, and it does not. And then here you get to the roguelike elements of this game. Every time you clear a combat encounter, one of those skulls, it ends up giving you some arcana. You can pick from firearms, spells, or varia. Varia is like increased health, lessened enemy health, and safe deposit, which if I die, I don't lose any witchfire, which is very, very nice. But right now we're going to take increased non-critical weapon damage because I seem to be not hitting headshots as much as I should. I did see on the map down this way some icons. Or sorry, on the mini-map. Little chests here. Every chest you open, even if it doesn't drop an item, will get you some witchfire, which is very, very nice. So, double jumping is good. We need one supply chest key to unlock those locked supply chests. So we'll try to remember where that is. But I don't have the greatest memory. Let's just say that. Pretty sure somebody dropped a supply key over here. Yep. So we'll pick that up. And then we'll run over here again. Pick up the supply chest. Key. So that used the key and it got us some white raven feathers. You can barely sense the portal home anymore. The bottom left of the screen there is sort of a chat box that shows you the state of the world. So that's that combat encounter and cleared. Let's go clear this one real quick. Ouch. We're almost dead. That's unfortunate. And there you see the range of my weapon isn't great. As if I'm out of range, the kind of damage I deal will drastically drop. You can also stun enemies out of their various attacks. I know you can do it for the archers. I know you can do it for the musketeers as well, and I also know you can do it for the swordsmen. The swordsmen are a very annoying enemy because they have armor. Also, jump at you, and can jump around you. That soul there above his head, I could have shot it, and it would have stunned him. I actually didn't know that. So we can get increased max health or increased weapon damage against frozen targets. We don't have any way, unfortunately, yet, to freeze a target. So we're going to pick up the health boost, because we've already taken some health damage. And now you can see the use of the white raven feathers. Bottom left, you'll see that we currently have 2 of them. And we could have chosen to re-roll this perk, I'm going to call them the Arcana, and switch it to something else, maybe something more useful. We can also use 2 of them to unveil one that is currently veiled. Okay, and certain enemies sometimes will drop healing elixirs. Getting actually shot at from up here, which is the very dangerous area. Oh dear. Okay. Wow, there's tons of locked supply chests here. Okay, that's... Wow, okay. I'm gonna grab crystallized witchfire. I will let you know what that does later. And here's an event. It'll lead me to potentially an item. Although the last time I did one of these, the item just didn't show up, which is unfortunate. See the footsteps. The red glowing footsteps. Where are you taking me? I actually haven't been down this way, ever. At all in all my time playing the game. This is an entirely new area to me. Ooh. Okay. You follow the spirit to a strange object imbued with magic. The Pope will definitely be interested in this. So, these are letters. These are the items that I think not controlled by luck, but luck helps. With the curse risk, specifically. Protected by a calamity hex, this remnant of old age radiates with black magic. If you decide to pick it up, its power might bring unknown dangers upon you. You'll see this one has a curse risk of small. So we can pick it up, we can cleanse it for 4,000 volatile witchfire, which we're not going to do since it's a small curse risk. So we're just going to pick it up. If you pick up the item and nothing happens, luck is on your side. I think that's also what luck helps with, which is good. There's a cursed artifact here. I don't know if that's actually what the spirit was leading me to, because I don't remember seeing this on the map before. Well, sure, let's go check it out. There's also an ammo chest up top here. We've got 6 and 56. I think we'll be okay. For now. There's a chest with crystallized witchfire and raven feathers. Where are we walking towards right now? This is a highly dangerous area. I don't want to tussle with highly dangerous area without having full ammo. I want to see what this is. First risk of moderate. We're just gonna play with fire, you know? Nothing happens. Luck is on your side. Fantabulous. Okay. Is fantabulous even a word? I don't even know. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run through this way. Hopefully we won't aggro any of these guys. And we're gonna clear this dangerous area down here by Fisherman's Lookout. Hopefully we won't run into any enemies. They've already started shooting me. Oh, look. Interesting. Okay. Alright, bye guys. See ya. I think that was just the very dangerous area, not the highly dangerous area. Which is fun. So, it's 6 and 56. We're gonna hopefully clear out this area. It's okay. That's all of my ammunition gone. See there, you can stun an enemy out of... Stun an enemy out of attacking you, which is incredibly useful. There's a lot of houses here. Very entertaining. Swordsman die. Okay. Gotta heal. The enemies damage you a lot, even just the basic ones, which is interesting. Use the rock as cover, save the ammo, and push. Empty of magic. Increased weapon damage when all spells are drained. I do know that... Oh dear, I haven't set up my noise gate correctly. I have to fix that. I do know that it isn't working currently. This one. It's working in the game. But it just won't work for us. Because we don't have any spell. So we're gonna go ahead and re-roll it. Fantastic. We got 40% increased magazine size. Good. Okay. Well, since we cleared that out, we're almost out of ammo. We haven't got many supply keys though, which is unfortunate. Let's grab this ammo. Right up this way. There we go. You see the little cross on the mini map there. That means there's ammo. Alright. Is this the very dangerous area? Yes, it is. Why not, you know? Let's go for it. Oh dear. So revenants are annoying because they can teleport behind you. Sorry, not revenants, swordsmen. Give me a quick shave there. This is interesting. There's a lot of... Uh-oh. Yep, I know. Can one of you come out here, please? Cool. Swordsman decided to show up, and he bounced out. I don't know if the musketeers have ammo. Interesting if they did. Oh no, I shouldn't have reloaded. No, I could have shot you. Ouch. Meanie. Ow. Also don't have any healing. I might die. This was an interesting way of starting. Granted, I'm not in the best position. And a lot of these guys are just creeping me. And nabbit. And we're almost out of ammo. Okay. I'm gonna keep trying, you know? I might as well. So archers shoot where you're going, which is interesting. Okay, cool. So that's cleansed. Good. Heavy spell recharge and empty of magic. We don't actually own that, so I'm just gonna re-roll it. Increased weapon damage after any damage is taken. Good, but I'm on such low health that... Oh, this is difficult. Why did I decide to do this? I was also in the worst position possible. What is up with my voice today? Luckily, I have some tea. Now, I know there's certain mushrooms that heal you. I just don't know which mushrooms those are. But we're gonna keep going and hope we don't get shot. Actually, maybe an open chest up here? Let's hope it has a healing elixir. It does not. Interesting. And the only other things are locked supply chests. So here we reach the dilemma. We keep going and try to kill enemies, or do we get out with what we have? I'm thinking, because it's the first run, we keep going. So this hopefully won't be as difficult. Hopefully won't be as difficult. Normally we wouldn't be able to kill those guys in one magazine, but we have increased ammo. And there are two swordsmen at the moment. I think these are the last two lads. He teleported. And we're low on ammunition. Cool. We're gonna consume it. Firepower boost, just a straight up increase of 10% weapon damage. Nice. However, none of them dropped healing elixirs. Oh. Ah! Here it is, this plant. This plant is Angelica. That lets us make more healing elixirs. And... okay. Well, let's go up top here and grab this ammo chest. See if we can take out... grab some ammo since we're low. And see if... oh, here's the Calamity Clock. Okay. Fantastic. Alright, I get to show you this. I won't show you it fully, But it's like you've been here too long or you're too low on health. There's many factors that lead to calamities happening. But we're too low on ammo to actually do anything about this right now, so we're just gonna leave. They're constantly, not constantly, but spawning enemies. Oh, this way, hopefully. More Angelica we can grab quickly. And we're gonna try to get out. Cool. We got out. We got 5 out of 15 chests, 64 kills, 0 out of 5 events, 12,000 Witchfire, and 7 treasure. Cool, okay. Let me finish my thought on the Calamity Clock. Calamity Clock is something that is triggered by many factors. From what I've seen, it's the amount of time you've spent in the current adventure. Expedition, I think it's called. Sorry, just drinking more tea. It's the amount of time you've spent in the expedition, the amount of ammo you have left, and as well as your health. So if you get low on health and if you have low ammo and you reload, the witch can sense that, call down a calamity, and make you leave. The devs have a bunch of posts on their blog that tell you how they are balancing the game and what kind of things make the game change. As for right now, we're gonna upgrade luck twice, upgrade healing once, and probably upgrade bonus Witchfire. Now, I think we can use this, since we're level 5. Here's the research. We can get more run passives with this. We can get different weapons. We can get a spell. We can get a magical item, but we're not high enough level. Let's get a long-range weapon and a light spell. You'll see as we hover over these, you can boost the research with these coins here. Coins are earned by picking up the letters and like the pendants and stuff that have curses on them. You're basically, when you pick them up in the world and you come back, you're mailing them to the Pope, and he's sending you back coins. So, since we killed 25 people with this specific gun, we're gonna unveil the Mysteria. Reloading grants 1 charged bullet for each critical hit before reload. Charged bullets deal increased damage. So, now headshots. So with this gun, headshots are even more important. Because each headshot you do will increase your damage. I don't know by what percentage, but let's go test it out before we end it off. Test it out quickly. Why not? And since we got 2 Angelica, let's make some potions. So we made 3, and then we made 8. Let's go test out hitting them with headshots. And every weapon I've played with has one of these. So we got 3 headshots. And the rest weren't. Let's clear him out so he's full health. So you see on the back of our gun, we have 3 blue crosses rather than just red crosses. And the barrel of the gun is charged with Witchfire, at least. That's what my brain thinks it is. Before we were hitting 50... No, sorry. 45 to the head. Now we hit 72. Just able to get rid of him. We were hitting 38 to the chest. Now we're hitting 60. We're still hitting more. We're still hitting more than what a headshot would be without charged bullets. So the rest of these 3 shots will be basic shots. It's always the first rounds in the gun that will be charged, at least with this one. Not sure about any of the others. I haven't really played with them. I know there's an SMG, and I know there is a bolt-action rifle, but from when I played last, I didn't unlock the Mysteria for those ones. And to upgrade the Mysteria, just inspect it. You need to kill a certain amount of enemies with the weapon. You need to activate the first Mysteria a certain number of times. Not sure if it's different for every weapon, but this one it's 50. And you need something called a second Mysterium incantation, which comes from the workshop. That was a quick little preview of Witchfire. We didn't really unlock one of the main components of the game, the spells. But maybe I'll do another video when I have spells with just kind of showcasing them and which ones are my favorite or which ones I own. I do know they recently changed this, well, not recently, but they did change the spells from when I last played. When I last played, the first light spell you unlocked was sort of a push. Like kind of a get away from me stun button, which was good. But now, the first light spell you unlock, at least, is a bunch of fireballs. And like the melee ability, for lack of a better word, spells also recharge with Witchfire gain, or essentially kills. But I can't end a video to save my life. That's Witchfire. Just geez, 47 minutes, okay. Might have to cut some of this. But you'll see, because we've reached level 4, we unlocked the ability to carry 2 healing elixirs instead of 1. So maybe the next run will go a little bit better. Anywho, I do wish you could quit to main menu, but you can't. At least, I don't know how to. That'll do it for Witchfire. At least this iteration of it. We'll see if I feel up to recording a new video or keep playing this game, because I have many others. That'll do it for now, folks. Hope you have a fantastic day.